My name is Stacey Abrams, and I am honored to present one of this year's NAACP Jackie Robinson Sports Awards to my friend, athlete and trailblazer, Steph Curry. The Jackie Robinson Sports Award is presented to individuals in sports for their high achievement in athletics and their contributions to youth. Past honorees are some of America's most respected, talented, and influential athletes, including LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Wilma Rudolph, and Sugar Ray Robinson. Joining the esteemed list of individuals who have taken their superpowers beyond the playing field is an athlete who sprang into action for America's youth when the world was struck with the uncertainty presented during the pandemic. Through their Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, he and wife Aisha Curry provided food to 18,000 children who depended on the school meal program in the wake of Oakland area schools having to close. And to date, Eat, Learn, Play has helped distribute over 15 million meals. Recognizing his influence with 44 million combined followers on social media, Steph used his platform to educate Gen Z on COVID-19 and the conversation with Dr. Fauci. He also launched a video series called State of Inspiration to inform youth through discussion with various experts in areas that are affecting our nation today, in which I was a guest. Prior to that, Steph pursued the call to service with his efforts such as Nothing But Nets, by raising awareness and support in the fight against malaria, which is taking the lives of our children in Africa. And he most recently launched Curry Brand, a purpose-driven legacy brand powered by Under Armour, whose mission is to create opportunities and increase access for youth sports across the country. Here is Steph Curry.
Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry is arguably the greatest shooter in NBA history and destined for the Hall of Fame. And if sports philanthropy had a Hall of Fame, he would be there too. Growing up, Stephen's parents instilled in him the importance of giving back and supporting your community. So even with the demands of being a student athlete at Davidson College, young Stephen found the time to volunteer as a tutor and read to the kids at the Ada Jenkins Center, located near the campus. Curry's philanthropic efforts began early in his professional basketball career. His partnership with Nothing But Nets has raised thousands to purchase the mosquito nets so vital in preventing malaria in places like Tanzania. His work with Nothing But Nets was recognized by President Obama. And when Hurricane Harvey devastated Texas, Curry donated over $100,000 to relief efforts. Stephen's passion for golf is renowned, as was his gift to fund Howard University's men's and women's golf teams for 8 years.
It's a pretty exciting day.
One of the most generous gifts in the school's history. Recently, Stephen and his wife Aisha started the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation in their adoptive home of Oakland. Their goal is to address childhood hunger and the education gap while providing safe spaces for play, like the Bushrod Recreation Center.
Thank you guys for coming out today. This is an amazing opportunity to unveil the new education center here at Bushrod.
As COVID-19 emerged and schools closed, some kids in the Oakland Unified School District were affected much more than others, because for many, school was also where they received 2 to 3 meals a day. So the Currys, through their foundation, stepped in to help feed over 24,000 students and their families weekly. The foundation has partnered to serve almost 15 million meals. In 2020, he collaborated with Under Armour to launch Curry Brand, a purpose-led performance brand with a mission to ensure every young person has equitable access to sport. Stephen Curry hopes to continue expanding and amplifying his efforts to provide opportunity and empower the next generation.
Going for the win and I'm bringing it home. I take a look around and see that I'm not alone. Everyone around me yelling, let's go, let's go. Everyone around me yelling, let's go.
This year's honoree is known for his impressive resume as a 2-time MVP, 3-time NBA champion, 7-time NBA All-Star, and one of the greatest shooters of all time. But tonight, we celebrate him for his commitment to the needs of the community and his dedication to the well-being of future generations. Steph Curry, it is my honor to present to you the 2021 NAACP Jackie Robinson Sports Award.
Wow, thank you so much, Stacey Abrams, for presenting this award. Thank you, Derek Johnson, and everybody at the NAACP for this award. It means so much, and it's very humbling to honor the legacy of Jackie Robinson. We know how much he meant in terms of generational change in the face of racism, and his actions established a model of nonviolent protest in the face of racism, and paving a way not only for himself, but for the civil rights leaders that would follow him. And fast forward to now, it's obviously more important a time than ever for us to continue to rise up, use our voice, our influence in whatever circle, whatever walk of life that we're in, to keep that fight moving in the right direction. I want to ensure that I'm holding myself and everyone around me accountable when it comes to what are we doing to impact the Black community across the country? What are we doing to invest time and resources within our Black communities? We know that this is a marathon. This is something that's not going to change overnight. You can't rectify 400 years of injustices like that, but we will continue to strive to inspire people to carry a torch and help move things forward within our own circles and spread love and positivity while we were doing it. You know, these are the tangible steps that we need to take. And as we look ahead, make sure we're being bold and understanding that the power that we have in being a village and a community for those who don't have one. You know, as I look at my world in the NBA, it's kind of a microcosm of what needs to happen in culture in general in terms of representation, and especially in positions of power. You know, from a coaching perspective, from a general management perspective, from league owners, this is where we need, you know, our Black community to be recognized in these seats of power. You know, we need more representation in every industry, in every position of power and leadership, so that our voices are heard in a much more meaningful way. And it's our job collectively to continue to figure out how to purposefully and intentionally change, you know, what's going on right now, so that we continue to grow and that there's a trickle down effect for not just us, for our next generation and for our kids' kids and so forth. So thank you so much for this honor. We will continue to do the work on behalf of myself, my wife, Aisha, and the rest of our family. We thank you so much, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much.